Hi players, welcome in the second lesson. Today we'll learn how to play awesome song called Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis Presley. We'll learn a couple of new chords and one new strum pattern counted to 3. So let's listen to this song and learn how to sing and play it together. Let's go! Falling in love with you, like a river flows surely in the sea. The first we have to learn is the strum pattern. Strum pattern is counted to 3 and it's really easy. And it looks like this. One stroke down and then down, up, okay? And again down, down, up, and again down, down, up, and the last time down, down, up. But we have to play it also like in the first lesson. It should be more chilled, in more chilled rhythm. Okay, so listen to this more chilled rhythm: down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down. Okay, and again maybe a little bit slower: down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. Now, okay, you have to remember that the strum pattern is really important if you want to sing and play. Okay, first is the intro. Write down the chords. The first chord is a C major. You know how to catch these chords because we had this in the first lesson, okay? So we have a C major, then we have a G major, and again C major. On a C major, first C major, we will play one strum pattern, then G, also one, and then C 2 times in a row. And this is the intro. Again, C, G, C 2 times, and the last time, C, G, C 2 times. Okay, and now write down the chords in the verse. In the verse, we have a C major, E minor, A minor, F major, C major, and G major. And in the next line, we have a F major, G major, A minor, F major, C major, G major, and C major. I know that these 2 lines, it's a lot of chords, but it's really simple to change it, so don't be afraid, okay? And in these 2 lines, we have one new chord. It's called E minor. E minor looks like this. We have to put the first finger on the 2nd fret on the 1st string, then you have to put to it 2nd finger on the 3rd fret on the 2nd string, and then you have to put ring finger or 3rd finger on the 4th fret on the 3rd string, okay? And 4th string is open, okay? 1st finger, 2nd finger, and 3rd finger, and 4th string is open, okay? This is the E minor, okay? And let's write down how many strum patterns we will have on each chord. On C major we have a 1 strum pattern, E minor 1 strum pattern, and A minor 2 strum patterns. F major 1 strum pattern, C major 1 strum pattern, and G major 2 strum patterns. And then we have a second line. Second line, F major 1 strum pattern, G major 1 strum pattern, and A minor 1 strum pattern. And on next F major we have to stroke down 3 times in a row. In the down position, okay? 1, 2, 3. Then we have a C major, again 1 stroke pattern, G major 1, and C major twice. Okay, now we can play it in really slow tempo. C major, 1 strum pattern. C, E, A, 2 times. Now F, C, and G twice. Then F1, G, A, F, 1, 2, 3, C, 1, G1, and C twice. Okay, and you have to remember that these 2 lines you have to repeat 2 times, okay? Okay, so let's repeat it again. C, E, A. Now F, C, and G. And the second line, and F, and G, and A. F, 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 C, G, and C. And we have to repeat it again. C, E, A, 2 times. Now 1 F, 1 C, and twice G. Now we have F, G, A, 3 times F, C, G, and C 2 times. Okay, and now we can sing it. We will play it with the intro, so we are starting from the C major, then G and C, and then we are starting with C in the verse, okay? So let's go. 1 strum pattern, G1, and C twice. And now again C, because we are starting verse. Wise men say only fools rush in. And the second line, but I can't help falling in love with you. And again we are repeating this. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin? Twice G. And the second line, if I can't help, 3 times F, falling in love with you, C twice. You have to remember that if you want to play this together with the original version by Elvis Presley and sing to it, you have to use the capo on the 2nd fret. Then it will sound the same, okay? So remember about the capo. But now we'll learn the next part without the capo also. So in the chords, write down the chords. We have E minor, we have this chord, and then we have a B7, B major 7, okay? B major 7 looks like G major, but everything is is a little bit higher on the next strings, okay? So we have a second finger on the 2nd fret on the 2nd string, then you have to put 3rd finger on the 3rd fret on the 3rd string, and then you have to put 1st finger to it on the 2nd fret on the 4th string, okay? So let's play this with the strum pattern. On E we have 1 strum pattern, and then we have a B7, B major 7, also 1 strum pattern, okay? And we have to repeat this line 3 times. Last time. Okay, and the last line of the chorus is the E minor, A major 7, and it looks like this. Only 1st finger on the 1st fret on the 3rd string, okay? 1st string, 1st string is open, 2nd string is open, and 4th string is also open. It's a A7, A major 7. Then we have a D minor. D minor, it's also new chord. D minor looks like A minor on a guitar. If you are playing the guitar, you know how to catch it, but I will show you this. D minor, first finger on the first fret on the second string, then you have to put third finger on the second fret on the third string, and then you have to put second finger on the second fret on the fourth string, okay? And first string is open. It's a D minor. And then we have a G major. So we will repeat this whole part. E minor, B7, E minor, B7, E minor, B7, E minor, A7, D minor, and G major. Okay? And now write down strum patterns. On E minor 1 strum pattern, B7 1, A1, E minor 1, B7 1, E minor 1, B7 1, and the last line, E minor 1, A7 1, D minor 1, and G major also 1. Okay, so and the whole part we have to use only one strum pattern to each chord. So let's try to play it one time. Okay, E minor. And again this line. Last line. And again. E minor and B7. E minor and B7. Last line. E minor, A7, D minor, G major. And the last time. E minor, A7, D minor, G major. Okay, and you can do something like this when you are changing the chords from E minor to B7. It's really easy to change it. You have to release the first and second finger and back this third finger on one fret, and then put the second finger and first finger. Okay, and then you have this chord. So we catch something like this, and then you have to release first and second finger, back third finger, put the second and first finger, and then you have a B7. Okay, and now try to play this with the singing. Okay, like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Okay, and again. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Okay, and that was the chorus. Okay, so we've learned the intro, the first verse, and the first chorus. Then we have a second verse, but you have to remember that second verse is played only once. Okay, so let's play it. Second verse. Okay. Take my hand, take my whole life too. And the second line. For I can't help falling in love with you. And then we have a chorus. Okay. Like a river flows surely to the sea. And again this line. Darling, so it goes. E minor. Some things. A7. Not meant to be. D minor and G major. And then we have a next verse, the last verse. And you have to remember that in this last verse we have to repeat twice the second line. Okay? Let's listen to it. Take my hand, take my whole life too. end of the song. Okay, and now we can repeat the whole song with the singing, of course. So remember that you have to practice a lot the strum pattern to sing to it, okay? So we are starting from the intro and we are playing and singing whole song, okay? C, G, C twice. First verse. Wise men say only fools rush in. Second line. But I can't help falling in love with you. And we have to repeat it. Shall I stay? With the different text. Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Now the chorus, E minor. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. And the second verse. Take my hand, take my whole life to. Second line of the verse. For I can't help falling in love with you. And the second chorus. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. And the last. Take my hand, take my whole life too. And the second line twice. For I can't help falling in love with you. And we have to repeat it with one stroke. For I can't help falling in love with you. So that's all, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumb, it will help me to promote my channel and I will be very grateful for this. And write a comment below, I'm really curious what you think about the second lesson. And see you soon for a couple of days on the third lesson. Bye, players!